Al, what an amazing achievement. 10 years of passion, focus and energy to drive the DNA conference from a seed of an idea to Australia's premier conference focused on our amazing North. Thanks for your friendship, thanks for your leadership, and thanks for the energy you bring, Al. You'll be missed. Cheers, mate.
Wow, Alan, congratulations, 10 years on supporting developing Northern Australia. Who'd have thought that a chance encounter with you 5 or 6 years ago in an airport would end up here, where I'm still helping you out on the Developing Northern Australia Conference Committee, and, you know, probably will continue to do so for the foreseeable future. That's testament to how powerful your connection and your persuasive skills are. And I think it's those amazing attributes that you have has meant that, you know, the Northern Australia region is all the better off for those skills. Thank you so much in doing what you do for all of us who live in Northern Australia. I know that without your leadership, Northern Australia would have a vastly reduced reputation, and for that, I'll be eternally grateful. Congratulations again, and thanks for all you do.
Congratulations, Al, on all your work in leading the Developing Northern Australia Conference. You should be so proud of the work you've achieved in creating such a fantastic event. I'm really sorry I won't be there with you to celebrate, but I'm sure it's going to be a great couple of days talking about the North. I remember first meeting you in Karratha at a DNA conference, and you were just a wealth of knowledge when it came to the North. I can't wait to continue to work with you into the future. But for now, take some time off and put your feet up. Congratulations.
Professor Allan Dale has done an amazing job over the last decade, bringing people together all across Northern Australia and highlighting the benefits and the strengths and the challenges faced by Northern Australia. He's done this particularly through the Conference of for Developing Northern Australia, and it's a very, very important cross-communication agenda that he brings to the table. We really make it the highest regard for what you've done for our region, and we give you our great thanks for that. So Alan and I actually went to school together, and we've known each other all across these decades. As he became a professor and I went more into the applied sciences, and yet together we've come back together and looking to leave a significant legacy in Northern Australia. And Alan has really met that challenge. And so Alan, you're spectacular, mate. You've done a great job, and thank you for all the years.
I have had the privilege of working alongside Professor Allan Dale for the last 15 years, and in that time I've witnessed firsthand his unwavering commitment to strengthening communities, growing economies and safeguarding our environment. Affectionately, we know him as Mr. Northern Australia, which reflects his extraordinary contribution to shaping the Northern Australia development agenda. He has truly challenged us to think differently. He has nudged us to work together, and he has drew attention to what an enabling governance process can do. Allan has consistently championed inclusive development. He has been tireless and at the forefront of making sure that people who are left out of decision making are involved beyond consultation, including Indigenous leaders, rural and remote communities, and local businesses. Allan's work stands out as a shining light of what a thoughtful and inclusive leadership and genuine collaboration can achieve. He has built a strong foundation for the future of resilience and well-being in Northern Australia, and we look forward to the next steps in the journey with him. Thank you, Allan, for all your hard work.
Allan, I want to thank you for your time and the effort you've put in to the endeavour of the conference over the last 11 years. Your energy, your enthusiasm, your commitment to not only the conference but the Northern Australia agenda has been something that will be possibly unrivalled. Not only have you been such a great leader for the conference and for the Northern Australia agenda as a whole, but also I value the friendship that we've also built outside of the conference, and looking forward to staying in touch well beyond this conference, and wish you all the best for the future, and be sure to touch base and keep in touch.
Allan the chair with outback flair could gather mobs from anywhere.
From the city to the bush you flew, the North Australia Conference grew.
Through cyclones, sun and policy blues, you steered us true in steady shoes.
You wrangled talk of land and trade, where sustainable dreams are outback made.
In boardrooms full of visions quests, you kept your cool and passed the tests.
From Kimberley Red to Torres Strait Blue, you even made the poly stop and view.
You herded cats and reports galore while dodging acronyms by the score.
You wrangled ag, you wrangled green, while muttering, "This ain't the job I'd seen."
Where mangoes meet with ministerial might, you ran the show from day to night.
So here's to you, you wise old fox, who built consensus out of rocks.
Through flies and floods and fires too.
The North stands stronger.
But thanks to you.